It's an honor to be able to stand here and introduce my friend and teammate, David Whiteside. Let me give you a little bit of background if I can. Dave came to UNCG as a junior in the fall of '79 as the floppy-haired, easygoing guy that you see over here. I didn't know we'd have the graphic. He was the kind of guy that straddled a lot of different worlds. He could be just as comfortable, you would think, was hiking in the mountains, surfing on the beach as he was a basketball star. He didn't walk across the campus and go, there's a basketball star. But he was. Dave was recruited here by a fellow Hall of Famer, Larry Hargett, who's here today. And a little bit about the program at the time. The program had UNCG had only had a men's basketball program for 11 years at that time. And there had been some good progress, but there had yet to be a winning season up to that point. The year prior, we were 8-16, and our chemistry was not quite as strong as our record might indicate. That was a joke. Coach Hargett hit the recruiting trail and brought in what we later called Fab 17. And he found this key prospect down in Florida at a junior college all-star game. So Dave comes for a visit. Some warm spring afternoon. All of us, all the guys were playing pickup, as was our daily routine. And a fight breaks out between two of our players. I happen to be one. A few punches were thrown, and then it gets broken up. Part of our chemistry building routine going on. I look up, and standing on the side is Coach Hargett with his new recruit. And he's kind of arms folded, glaring at us. And it was as if he magically appeared. My first thought was, man, we're in trouble. Second thought was, oh, we sure lost that recruit. But fortunately, Dave said yes, and Coach Hargett had the piece that he needed to begin building his program. It would soon be easy to see why Coach Hargett was so interested in bringing Dave here. Dave was really a complete player. If you ask coaches and players and guys that played against him, Dave was an all-around player. He was I'd call him a 6'7" shooting guard. I think he kind of had a Larry Bird type of style of playing in that he wouldn't intimidate you in warm-ups. Sorry, Dave. But he'd beat you with the intangibles and consistently beat you. The kind of losing that really hurts. He had great timing. He saw the floor so well. He had a deadly, soft mid-range. He ran the floor. He was as consistent as you could ever find as a player. He rebounded. He was always under control, calm under pressure. He was the guy that if you really needed something, you'd go to Dave and he'd deliver. He wasn't a flashy player, and you'd always often read his stats. And, be surprised. 20 points? I didn't realize that. 8 rebounds. He was just very effective, extremely consistent as a player. His impact on our team was very immediate, was felt right away. Over the next 2 years, he led us to a number of firsts for UNCG basketball. We had our first 2 winning seasons, which was pretty substantial for a program that had yet to have one. 16-12 and 17-8 against pretty aggressive schedules. We won our first conference regular season title, 11-3 in the conference. Won our first conference tournament championship. We had our first victory over a D1 school, which was a big deal at the time. Beat Charleston Southern by 15. Our first top 20 ranking. And our first NCAA tournament bid came that year. And it would be another 16 years before UNCG received another one, and that excellent team is here today to be honored. Individually, Dave had some pretty impressive accomplishments. He was a great shooter. For most of the season he was about 3rd in the nation at 67-68%. He shot 91% from the free throw line, which led the nation that year. And today, 32 years later, still stands as a single season record. He averaged 18 points a game on, believe it or not, 8 shots. And it sounds ancient to say this, but this was just before the three-point shot came in. So 8 shots a game, that would be 16 points. So to average 18 points on 8 shots a game must be some incredible efficiency ranking. I wish there was a way to gauge that. Remember one day at practice, Coach Hargett says, whoever hits most free throws in rows, you don't have to run with the rest of us. Most of us were out of the contest at about 5 or 10. 30 minutes later, Dave is still shooting. He finally missed at 140-something And I think he did this on purpose because he was tired of all the attention. If you ask teammates of Dave and Dave's coach, you know, what they remember about Dave, it was selfless. He really, he wasn't interested in being the center of attention. He cared about those around him. He shared the ball. It's really a great thing when your best player is also your best teammate. He set the tone on and off the court, and the two teams that he was on got along great. It was a big change. Today, Dave lives up in Cape Cod. He has a wonderful daughter and son who are here, Carly and Cameron. He's been very successful for quite a long time with Oracle software. He's the proud owner of a new motorcycle, another midlife thing, though maybe late in the third quarter. Most importantly, though, along the way, Dave has built a lot of chemistry wherever he's been. The evidence is pretty clear here today. There's quite a crowd that's joined him for this day. I mentioned his son and daughter. His father and best friend, Jim Whiteside, is here. His mom and dad came to many of our games, and it was real obvious right away that Dave, the integrity and the genuine concern that Dave had for others was no fluke. He had wonderful parents. His two sisters, Donna and Debbie, and his brother Jay are here. He has a posse of former high school teammates that are here from Syracuse. He has teammates, UNCG teammates that are here from Florida, New Jersey, South Carolina, and Coach Hargett's here from Texas. To steal a quote from one of his New York buddies, probably didn't tell you I was going to do this, but I've been snooping around on Facebook. Carl posted a little note in honor of this occasion for Dave. Dave is a great man, a great friend, a righteous citizen, a true American, a fantastic dad, one of nature's noblemen, and a crane among his chickens. To those of us who know him well, this day is very fitting. It's my honor to present to the UNCG Athletic Hall of Fame, Dave Whiteside.
Bill Henry. So Mike, my two kids asked me to find out if we can do this again next weekend. You know, when I got the letter about this, all I asked for was a Spartan t-shirt. I didn't expect a full lunch. This is great. Just wanted the t-shirt. Yeah. I want to acknowledge my guests that are here. Bill mentioned most of them. My family is here. My father, my brother, my two sisters, Laura, Ann, Jim. The Syracuse crew, who I've known since high school, have been like brothers to me. I appreciate you guys being here. My UNCG Spartan teammates, Chris Sloan, Chuck Snipes, Mike Donhauser, Larry Hargett. Thank you guys for coming. My two favorite people in the world. My two kids, Cameron and Carly. And I especially want to thank those that traveled great distances to be here. I'm grateful that you're here and you chose to share this with me. So thank you very much. I didn't write anything, but I'm going to kind of wing it. You know, basketball is a team sport. Everybody working together for a common goal, the success of the team, winning season. And I truly feel that I'm here representing the guys I played with, my teammates, Chuck, some of them are here today, Mike Donhauser, Chris Sloan, Larry Hargett. We were blessed to have a good team. We were successful in NCAA tournaments, league championships, tournament championships, and we were blessed to have what I consider one of the best coaches ever, a man that taught us as much about respect in life as he did about basketball, Coach Larry Hargett. Coach Hargett was a great guy, very soft-spoken, never got upset, never turned red, turned blue, not red. always had a little fatherly guidance. It was really nice. We were a close team. We're very good friends. We've remained friends over 30 plus years. Yes, Facebook helps. Words with friends helps. But we remain very tight. And when I think back about my time at UNCG and playing for the Spartans, it's not so much the wins and losses, baskets made, it's the friendships that were forged and remain strong today that stay with me. On a personal level, I truly believe that playing for the Spartans and going to school at UNCG prepared me for success after basketball. The work ethic, the focus, the leadership, the teamwork have served me well both in my professional life and as a father. So I thank the school for that. What else can I say? You know, the school itself, or the city of Greensboro, it's a special place. It truly is a special place. And wherever I go, I'm very proud to say I'm an alumni, and I am indeed a Spartan. To my teammates, as I said before, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Thank you so much for coming. The Syracuse crew, if you guys weren't here, it wouldn't be the same. So thank you for showing up. My family traveled from Maryland, Florida, Georgia, where else? Tennessee, Cape Cod. Thank you, Cam. It means the world to me that you are here. It's a great honor to be inducted into the UNCG Athletic Hall of Fame, and I thank you. Now, on a serious note, what about that free t-shirt? Thank you.